Hello there.
Well, hello there, troopers, and welcome back to General Kenobi's Bunker. So, today we are checking out what Hasbro has in store for us. Hasbro has been streaming for just over an hour, and they are right now on the Power Rangers panel of their Pulsecon 2023. We are here, of course, for Star Wars, which is supposed to come out just in a few minutes. I'm a little bit scared because, well, one, because they're delayed and this is my lunchtime, so I kind of want to not go over this, too much in time. But secondly, because I get the feeling we're going to get some pretty cool stuff. As everybody here knows, probably Ahsoka has been doing good. We've been getting a lot of different characters and stuff. So there's a lot of material that Hasbro can drop on us in terms of Black Series, in terms of helmets, in terms of TVC, vehicles, lightsabers. Oof. So there's a lot of possibilities out there. But sorry if I keep glancing over. I'm checking out the stream right now. And just to show you guys, they're still working on the Power Rangers. Look at those Omega Rangers. Those look pretty cool. I think the red one is Jason, which was my favorite Red Ranger. So very, very cool. We'll check back with them, in a little bit. And let me, in the meantime, catch up here with the chat because you guys are awesome. You actually came in. I know it's around lunchtime for a lot of people, so I wanted to try this. Most of the time I always miss these live streams from Hasbro, and today I was like, you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna try to live stream live while the live stream is going on. Live streamception. And basically react to what Hasbro is announcing for us Star Wars collectors. So we got our brother Tony, who has been streaming since the beginning of Hasbro's announcements about an hour and a half ago. So he is just a freaking machine. And he says, I feel my wallet dying after this live stream. Oh, I hear you. I'm actually pretty nervous. Got Juan saying hello there. And he's saying, I'm just gonna watch and buy nothing. Hopefully. Oh yeah, me too. Totally, totally. Got Joe from JMC Collect saying, when you know, you know. We got Antonio saying, what's up, bro? Checking in. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. I know it's about probably around your lunchtime as well. So thank you guys for being here. Appreciate that. Rolando in the house, our multiversal mod, checking in. Thanks, man. Juan saying, what's up, Rolando? Rolando saying, what's up to everybody here in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Um, so a couple of things. One is we're gonna get the announcements here in a little bit. It looks like the Power Ranger panel is not that long, so it might actually start wrapping up here soon. They only got 2 products, which I feel kind of like that's kind of like cheating for Power Rangers fans. So I'm sad for them. By the way, if you are a Power Ranger fan, you should jump over right now to the Legacy of Nerd. He's doing basically this, live streaming the Hasbro announcement. So go check him out. So here we're still waiting on the Star Wars panel to begin. But like I said, we got a lot of possibilities, guys. There's a lot of rumors. And also be on the lookout because I think a lot of the products announced today will actually go on pre-order today. So get those credit cards ready, get those Hasbro Pulse memberships ready because I think we're gonna be making some purchases today, like my brother Tony just mentioned. So here, just to show you guys that they're still working on Power Rangers. All right, so don't worry, I'll keep you posted. But in the meantime, let me know in the comments what do you guys think we're gonna see today. So one of the things that I think it was already confirmed that we will get to see is that Star Killer multi-pack. The one that made some waves about a month ago for being so expensive. Um, Basically this guy here. So I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be up for pre-order today afternoon. And actually here, Jack Face. By the way, if you guys are not following Jack Face, what are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? Go follow him right now. Because he's a legend. He keeps us posted on everything having to do with Star Wars collectibles, especially Black Series and TVC, so Hasbro related. And it looks like this set, again, exclusive to this Pulsecon will be available earlier for Pulse Premium members. Now, remember, guys, this is what was this, like 110 bucks around there? So it's not cheap. Uh, I said it before. I said it when it was announced. I am going to get this, okay? And I recognize that this is a little bit overpriced, actually, a lot overpriced. But I absolutely love this character. I love this presentation. We are getting a few extra, stuff that's kind of rare these days with Hasbro. So I want to encourage that. Now, I would have loved for an open window package or something like a foldable package, but hey, we get what we get with Hasbro, right? Um, so that one, we should see it here pretty soon. Um, and the other thing I wanted to tell you guys about is I have actually become an affiliate of a company called Evo Retro, and they do a lot of different protectors. So they got protectors for video games, for comic books. They got top loaders for your trading cards. They got obviously action figure protectors, action figure risers, all of that good stuff. So I would appreciate it if you guys go and check them out. And again, if you use my link, which is this guy right here that I'm dropping in the chat, um, a small percentage of that, comes back as a commission. So again, guys, if you are looking for any type of protectors, go check out Evo Retro. They're a Canadian company. They're super nice. I use them a lot. Again, I've said it before, but the grand majority of those guys back there, they're on Evo Retro protectors. They also have acrylics. So definitely go check them out. And so yeah, we I believe that with the success of the Ahsoka series, we have a lot of potential products that could be revealed today, right? Um, it is also hot off the heels of the Ghost HasLab, right? That was funded and unlocked all the tiers. So if you guys remember, they said that if they unlocked all the tiers, we would get Sabine and Chopper on the mural card, TVC scale. So I am thinking that's gonna be one of the reveals, and I'm all for it. I want those figures. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I think those figures are what excited me the most about the HasLab. The ship is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I was like, oh, to get all the Ghost crew with the Ghost mural card. I'm like, man, I might actually have to buy those. In the secondary market. So if they release Chopper and Sabine, I'll pick those up. I'll pre-order them, and then I'm gonna be struggling here in a year, right, or a year and a half, whatever it is, to get the rest of them. Because again, remember those figures on the card, on the mural card, are exclusive to the HasLabs, which means they won't be released in the mainline or even as exclusives to somebody else. So, but we, like I said, we got a lot of characters, right, going on with, excuse me, with the Ahsoka show. We have the return of some favorites, just like Captain Rex, um, and Huyang, which we do need figures for. But we got some brand new characters that are fast becoming fan favorites, such as Bailing Skull and Shin Hati, right? So I would definitely not mind some figures of them. But we gotta curve up maybe a little bit our expectations because because maybe the timing is still a little bit off. Remember, Hasbro does kind of things like on their own schedule. So just because Ahsoka is going on right now doesn't mean we will actually get Ahsoka products. I know it doesn't really make sense, but um, sometimes that's just Hasbro being Hasbro. And let's check in back here. Speaking of, I keep saying Hasbro a lot, but let's check back here. Okay, kind of looks like the Power Ranger panel is still going on. Like I said, don't you worry about it. I'll keep you guys posted. But man, with all these new characters and with the episode we got this week from Ahsoka, and if you guys haven't seen it, you definitely need to go check out my review, Fulcrum Decoded, episode 5, where we talk about Ahsoka episode 6. I know, don't make sense, right? But we had a lot of new looking troopers, and by new I mean old. They were all kind of beat up, right, with the sports tapes, with the gold, with cracked armor. So I've heard the term night troopers, being thrown around, just because it seems that Throne is working heavily with the Night Sisters or the Datomiri in the new galaxy. We got um, the captain of the guard, right? Enoch, looking very menacing, a little bit creepy, not gonna lie. But that, we're for sure gonna get figures of him eventually. I don't know if that's gonna happen today. But what about a Black Series helmet? I think that would look very, very cool. Um, and in case you guys don't know who I am talking about, it is basically this guy here, with all the gold, um, with the gold face helmet, I guess. So it'd be kind of nuts if we get a Black Series helmet of this guy. It would look pretty sick, not gonna lie. And we also got, this guys here, which again are like the remnant troopers, but Thrones version, right? So I'm sure once again we're gonna get figures of them. I just don't know if that's gonna happen today. Okay, it would be very very cool if we get a multi pack, right? Like a troop builder, like the way they've been doing it with the regular stormtroopers, with the clone troopers, rebel troopers, etc. Right? So it'd be pretty cool to get like a night trooper type of thing, where we get a 4 pack, and I think those would sell really really good right now, if since the hype is still very much real, um, because the episode just dropped, right? So, but again, remember, Hasbro does things kind of in a weird, timing way, um, which honestly a lot of the time doesn't really benefit them, or they don't really do a particular good job at it, because of course we all want these troopers today. Since we just saw the episode, at least let us pre-order them today, right? We know we're not going to get them today, but at least put up the pre-order so that the people are still hyped about it. And I would think that would help sales quite a bit. Okay, so we got brother Joe saying the new bunker looks badass, brother. Hey, I appreciate that, Joe. Still not done, as you can see. I finally sort of placed the details. They're not full. Most of the stuff that's gonna go there are on some of those boxes. Some of those boxes, I have no idea where they're gonna go. Probably onto a sale, on Instagram or something like that. I put down some ships over there. It's still a mess, but slowly but surely, right? We're making progress. Juan says, "I just want a new version of the Black Series Mace lightsaber." Oh, there you go. I wouldn't mind a Mace Windu lightsaber. So, with all the sort of re-releases that Hasbro has been doing, um, it's not that far fetched that we might get another opportunity to pre-order Mace Windu's lightsaber. So, be on the lookout for that. Keep those credit cards ready, okay? So once again, guys, please go check out Evo Retro Collectors for all your collecting needs. Like I said, they do Funko Pops, they do comic books, trading cards, obviously Star Wars. They do GI Joe classifieds, which I think will work for Power Rangers Lightning Collection. They do risers, they do bases, stands, things like that for your figures. So definitely go check them out. Use the link that I dropped here in the chat. That is my affiliate link. So pretty much anything that you purchase through that, will definitely help out the channel. So thank you for doing that. And we'll do a quick check in with our Hasbro guys. Still working on Power Rangers. So yeah, we are, or I should say, at the beginning of the stream, they announced new time for the sections. And for their brands, and they pushed back Star Wars by 15 minutes, so it should have started like 2 minutes ago with the new time. But still, right, I don't blame those guys. They're passionate about what they're talking about. um so we'll wait here for a little bit more, so you get to hang out with me just a tad bit more, huh? So once again, be prepared. I'm sure there's gonna be at least a couple of products that are gonna go for pre-order today, right? In the afternoon. I don't think they'll do it immediately after the stream. They're probably gonna give us like 2 3 hours to basically struggle with the idea that we gotta shell out a bunch of money now. So Like I said, just be prepared for that. Have your Hasbro Pulse premium membership. That is one thing I could say I could probably recommend. I think it's $50 a year, and if you order more than like 5 things throughout that year, you pretty much already paid for it because the shipping is kind of expensive. Um, Shipping is a like $10 just on a regular figure. So, like I said, if you order 5 of those throughout the year, or you think you got more than 5, of course, then I think it's worth it. You get free shipping first of all, but like today, again with the set of the Starkiller figure, you will get a heads up, or sorry, well, you will get a heads up because they do contact you through email, but you will get a head start on pre-ordering this, guys. And I think we're gonna get about an hour worth of an advantage. So that is pretty cool. And so just something to consider if you do like Hasbro's properties. Remember, they got Marvel, they got Star Wars, they got Power Rangers, they got GI Joe, they got quite a bit. And if you back the HasLabs, for example, um, just by backing the Ghost or ordering the Ghost, um, the shipping on that thing was like, I don't know, it was like $70 maybe or something like that. So just if you order that one and you get the Pulse Premium membership, it would basically pay for itself already, just on that one order. Okay, so let's see. It looks like, are we wrapping up here? Let me see. Hasbro Pulse. I don't know. What do you guys think? Think we're starting soon? All right, let me unmute here, guys. Let me know if this is too. Oh no, they were just doing a poll. So all right, they might start wrapping up here. Doesn't look like Power Rangers franchise is doing too hot, guys. Honestly, uh, it's one that is actually owned by Hasbro, and this is the 30th anniversary of the first Power Rangers. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I don't feel like they've done nearly enough with this franchise, especially with the toys. I gotta be honest. And so, okay, so we're going through some polls here. So, like I said, I don't know. It kind of feels like they're being wasted a little bit. Maybe they just haven't found the right rhythm, to get those properties back on track. GI Joe seems to be doing really good, which is interesting because the the time for GI Joe on this Pulsecon is actually quite big. All right, and Star Wars is supposed to be getting like 45 minutes. At this point, I don't know. I mean, they'll probably run long because they've been running long on all their segments, which again, it's fine. But we we could probably expect maybe about an hour's worth of Star Wars stuff, or them talking about the Star Wars stuff. So we'll see. They're still showing some of those I guess polls that the Power Rangers were doing, and yeah, we'll see. So once again, what is everybody excited for? Did you guys set a budget for today? And you're like, hey, if this thing, I'm not gonna spend more than $50 today on pre-orders, or more than $100. Or if you're like Joe from JMC Collects and he's like, what is a budget? What are you talking about? I'm pre-ordering everything twice of each. So if you guys don't know, Joe made some heavy purchases the last time that we were out hunting together, and he basically put everybody to shame. But yeah, they were pretty awesome. I mean, he got the freaking Razor Crest first of all, which is kind of nuts. Okay, so they're still working on something else here. I'll tell you what, guys. Can we try out the? Um, let's see. Let's try out the sound. Let me know how does it sound. Can you guys hear it, first of all? Is it too loud?
Thank you to Emily. That was more phenomenal. Is that a word? It can be.
It can be. It works for today. Quick product recap. We have the Lightning Collection Omega Rangers. Have
Can
you read
everybody
the
hear
comics?
that?
Are you familiar with them?
It's all new to me,
All right.
buddy.
And we had the Master Morpher, 30 years of Power Rangers. There was the Cosmic Fury clip. And then we're looking forward to the upcoming
What do you guys think?
season as well.
Too
Great
loud?
to see Simon. Once a Ranger, always a Ranger.
So you're right. One thing I really enjoyed was seeing Dan and, no, that's you,
Jordan.
seeing Emily and Jordan immortalized as their own selfie series figures. Check this out. Hasbro was nice enough to give us our own selfie series figures. They could be cousins. Look at these faces.
Oh, sure enough. Cosmic cousins from 2 different units.
So supposedly Hasbro is ramping up their selfie series, once again, and they're supposed to have had, increased in quality. So we'll see about that. I just noticed something right now here on the corner. You guys see that Centurion? That is very cool that they're showing that. I love Centurions.
Stand and Pulsecon exclusive sleeve.
Nice.
Okay, thank you for letting me know that the sound is okay. So there you go. They're doing an ad for their selfie series. Tony, our brother, saying, hello there, handsome. What's going on, man? You ready? About to spend some cash? When you know, absolutely. Our friend Joe from James C. Collects saying that was once in a lifetime. Oh, I don't know about that, brother. James C. says, but I'll try my luck on the Ghost at ICC in 2 years. There you go. That's the spirit right there. The sound is okay. Thank you. Antonio telling us good levels. Appreciate that. And James C. saying he's perfect. And we know that. All right. So let's kick back the sound here.
Okay, fans, those trivia questions keep popping up after each brand panel, so make sure you're getting your brain out, following along, and playing throughout the show. So, any comments or questions for us? Let us know. And of course, make sure to share, like, and subscribe to the YouTube.
So we got a poll
Instagram
already
channels
up here saying which lines are you most excited to hear about, and the options are the Black Series, the Vintage Collection, Premium Roleplay. So what are we thinking?
Let's keep things moving along. We're making the calculation.
Are we going to get announcements for all of those?
Speed, course charted for a galaxy far, far away.
I like Dan Larson, by the way.
No doubt has some great product reveals. Before we hand things over to the Hasbro Star Wars team, we'd like to welcome another extension of our fan community, James from Jedi News. Welcome to the show, James.
Hi there. Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be part of Hasbro Pulsecon 2023.
What's up, James? Looking sharp.
Nice shirt.
So what's your history with Star Wars, and what's your sort of involvement with the fan community?
So a Generation 1 Star Wars
What should we vote?
I saw the film in December 1977
what is,
at the Southland Odeon in the UK.
What are you guys most excited about? Black Series, Vintage Collection, Premium Roleplay, which means helmets and lightsabers. So I'm assuming we're going to get at least one helmet announced right now.
When the internet sort of exploded. And since 2007, I've run
maybe a lightsaber. We haven't had a lightsaber in a little while. We had Ahsoka before the show began.
Star Wars news, and we share that with all the community to make sure that everybody knows what's going on.
Nice one, man. Nice one. So, what are you excited for coming up today and currently in Star Wars?
There we go. What are we?
Well, there's so much going on right now. We've got Ahsoka, and we've just had the HasLab Ghost, which was incredible. An amazing run through to the end. We got all those tiers unlocked. So I'm really hoping that we're going to get to see some more figures today from the Ahsoka series, and maybe some vintage figures as well. That we're long overdue. Some more new figures that hark back to the original trilogy.
Juan is saying, I want helmets and lightsabers.
We're going to get back to James after the panel.
Joy is saying, I agree on the helmets.
Why don't you
That's
hand it off to the Star Wars panel?
Premium Roleplay.
Okay. Can you feel it?
There's our vote. Oh, we are way in the minority, apparently.
The Hasbro Star Wars team. Punch it, Chewie!
All right, here we go.
Hello. Welcome, everybody, to the Star Wars portion of PulseCon 4.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
We are so excited to be here. This is it. It has been 4 PulseCons. I think we've been here for all of them.
Yeah.
We have someone here for their very first PulseCon on our panel.
Okay.
We'll see her later. But this is just amazing. Thank you so much.
So we got a lot of Black Series. So
that great intro. Really just
I'm assuming that the first announcement is going to be Black Series.
James is a great representative. We love interacting with members of the community at conventions. He mentioned the HasLab. Obviously, we launched that at SDCC. More to come on the HasLab later. Some little tidbits there. But just huge thanks to James. We love interacting with those folks. We're excited to join you all today to share some amazing news with you. We're going to have reveals from all the segments, Vintage, Black Series,
there you
Premium
go.
Roleplay. We're splitting up the stream today. There's not enough room on the screen for all the members of the team, so we're splitting it up between Vintage and Black Series. As you can tell, with Emily on the screen, the incomparable Emily, we're starting with Vintage here. So we're going to start with some quick intros.
Let's start with Vintage Collection.
A little bit with Emily. But my name is Patrick. I'm on the marketing team for Hasbro Star Wars.
I'm Chris. I'm on design.
And I'm Emily, senior product designer.
Awesome. And in fact, you know, there's the three of us, but we are joined by a cast of thousands here in front of us. Our updated Hasbro Selfie Series 2.0.
Oh, that's what they are.
So
they are definitely pushing the Hasbro Selfie Series.
Fun to show off our little selfies here. So we've got me here. We've got Jing couldn't be with us here today, but she's here. Vicky, obviously, you know, our fearless design leader. Eric and Priya will be with here, you know, and I'm on the record.
So,
you know,
there's going to be a lot of announcements apparently if they're announcing
Star Wars ever produced here.
basically all across their lines.
I don't know. I'm sure we can disagree about that.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't highlight the glasses and the beard.
There you go.
Well, it actually has a little stubble, which I'm unfortunately rocking today. So. But yeah, you've got the glasses and the beard.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You're the whole upgrade.
The twofer, yeah, on the
upgrade.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wonderful. Emily, tell us a little bit about yours.
Yeah, I love our own clone army here. And for me, I think the addition.
Hey, LeBron, thank you so much for coming in. I know you were on Daniel's stream. Appreciate you coming in, man.
The more they become like part of your face.
Yeah.
So this is an awesome upgrade. We also love the Beards and Mustaches edition. And so these selfie series are feeling even more like a clone army than ever.
That's awesome. So as we heard, you guys can buy your own Selfie Series 2.0 on the Hasbro Pulse app in the US only. And if you order now until Monday, September 25th, Hasbro Pulse Premium members will also receive that exclusive sleeve and special branded figure stand. You can see right here.
Wow.
Again,
figure stands
with this handsome figure.
Figure stands for once. That is that's interesting.
One more thing before we dig into reveals. Let's do a quick poll. We love the interactivity.
So Selfie 2.0, that's what they're calling it.
So head on over to the YouTube chat.
What do you guys think? Are you getting one? Should I get one? Should I get my own action figure made by Hasbro?
Vintage, Super vintage, Black Series 6-inch, Black Series. Premium role play, we love it. We love them all. We would, you know, split 33, 33, 33. But we want to hear from you. There's a little math.
Let's see how the poll is doing, actually.
The results will show up at the end of the panel.
Oh, wow. So, Black Series is winning by a mile.
Let's get started. Let's dive right in. So first things first, we did want to just quickly recap our Pulsecon exclusive. We revealed this in July. It's been
so 2/3 is going to Black Series. That's a lot.
But it's worth taking a second peek because now
Vintage Collection coming in, you know, half of that. And then Premium Roleplay is not doing that great.
Pulsecon exclusive.
Oh, here we go.
The Black Series Star Killer and Stormtroopers Convention Pack. It's the largest convention item we've done in at least a few years.
It took 4 of us to get it over here.
Exactly. It takes a village.
Wow.
So just a quick
recap. All right.
Again,
so we're starting with the Star Killer.
A hotly requested item from the community for many years here. For
that
Black
looks very,
Series
very
from
cool.
the video game Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, along with 2 classic troopers here for him to battle it out. Chris, tell us a little more about this amazing pack.
Well, there's a ton to look at here, but you can see Star Killer has 3 swappable heads. He's got that one neutral face,
3 heads,
the
nice
streaming face, and one with kind of gritted teeth, like really into it. He has different or alternate hands, a normal C grip hand, so he can grab onto things. But there's also an open hand to look like he's doing a force push. Wow, there's so much. He also he's got force lightning effects. You see those kind of wrapping around the stormtroopers here. And as the force push effect, that's standing here on the little side stand.
Force push effect. Have we had that before?
Have a visual for that force push. There's the force blast coming out from underneath him.
Force blast.
Big explosion of plastic there. So lots of cool stuff.
See, I like that, but I kind of wish they were already on a post,
and then
just so that I could display it, you know, in the post and in the package. Yes, I know. I like to have my cake and eat it too.
I mean,
oh, there we go.
You're
so confirmation.
Kind of the recreation of the
for Pulse Premium, 4 p.m. Eastern,
you get to see inside
and everybody else 5 p.m. Eastern. So if you are a Pulse Premium member, definitely, you know, don't sleep on this if you want it.
Able to with these convention items, just really things we aren't able to do in mainline, but to your point, like really just
looks
blowing
really good,
out
though.
the
I like
accessories, creating these moments for such an iconic figure, his entry into the line. So it's really cool.
Yeah, so much credit to our branding and packaging structure teams, like all digging in deep on these sort of
Marie
things.
and Andrew.
Very cool.
Great job. So there's so much that goes into this pack. This one in particular is going to be amazing to pose out. This pose is great. There's many
that pose
more.
is really good.
In fact, we had Isaiah from the Black Series Instagram page snap some toy pics, Hasbro toy pics. We love it, of this item for us. So it's up on his Insta now. So definitely go check it out. This pack is available for purchase today exclusively to Hasbro Pulse Premium members beginning at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And a quick note here, this Pulsecon marks the first time Star Wars is now participating in that early out window. So not 5 p.m., 4 p.m. for Hasbro Pulse Premium members.
There you go, 4 p.m., 5 p.m. events.
Other items, but just wanted to make sure. I know in past years we've been kind of, accustomed to that 5 p.m. time, but
we're going to share that with more items.
So
be on the lookout for that.
And then in the mainline channel at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for other fans. So definitely don't miss out. What else do we have today, Chris?
Oh, well, so much. But moving on for some reveals
right, let's
today.
see. What do we got?
Start today with vintage reveals, like we said. But
vintage
before
collection,
going into Black Series later in the day. So, but keeping with kind of that gaming theme, gaming is just part of the Star Wars universe. It's in the blood of Star Wars. There's so much.
Juan says I should get my own clone army.
A lot of gaming.
Joe is passing on the Star Killer. LeBron says I really want that Star Killer. And Martha says hi. Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it.
Being on these figure segments, very key to
crush
all
it at
this.
N64. My N64 at home. I am the champion.
We are over 4,000 votes, and the numbers look the same. So Black Series way more popular apparently with this chat.
And
of course.
one of the very successful games in more recent years is an app game.
All right,
Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, a mobile game that lets you battle with crews of heroes and villains. And revealing today 2 characters from the game, both HK-47 and Jedi Revan.
Oh.
So we strive to make our refreshes more interesting, and this one definitely falls into that category with Revan.
Galaxy of Heroes.
A brand new costume for Darth Revan with his Jedi form. So
we knew Jedi Revan was coming. Okay, let's not kid ourselves.
All the way back from Knights of the Republic to choose your path in the game.
And
the mobile game
HK-47
really built on that with this new look. It was super fun to create that style for
now,
him, and this is
these are on a card,
white.
right?
This is definitely his redeemed path version. So that was super fun for us. And as well,
what does that say?
I just loved the opportunity to include his companion and potentially enemy, the deadly and hilarious
okay,
HK-47.
these need to be on regular card.
This twisted
so
droid was previously
if they are, this might be a pickup for me.
Legacy collection. So we had fun with the opportunity to bring him out in a completed form.
It looks good.
In
I like Revan.
Jedi Revan only comes with one of his 2 lightsabers, since again he's chosen his path, and HK-47 comes with that iconic blaster.
That's right. And
just one lightsaber,
this is a fun 2-pack execution for the vintage collection. So it's packed with a closed box. You see that here.
Okay, closed
with a
box.
little diorama on the front, highlighting the 2 figures.
That's a diorama.
In the classic Kenner style.
I don't know about that.
But in that gaming environment, inside the pack, there are 2 blister cards included.
Yes.
Each figure comes on its own card.
Blister
the
pack
is available for fan channel in the U.S. and Canada, or toy specialty stores, including Hasbro Pulse in Pulse markets outside of the U.S. And that includes all of EU, as well as Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, and Taiwan.
I don't know, guys. These are individually carded, so
2024.
This might be a pickup for me.
Exclusively to Hasbro Pulse Premium members, like Patrick was saying earlier, at 4 p.m. Eastern Time today.
That's today. Pre-orders today, guys.
Fans starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Time.
You got the first litany of retailers and times. And
I got through it. I got through it.
There we go.
All right.
Not always the easiest. All right. So moving on, we'd love to introduce a main villain from a different show. From Rogue One this time, it's Director Krennic.
Oh wow,
so,
Krennic.
Fun one here.
Okay.
We've wanted to do this figure for a long time, and trying to do him right. And
wow, that seems like playing a lot of catch up now. I mean, Rogue One was 2016.
Out, but he's got a custom cape sculpted here, so some of the details.
The cape does look different.
For all the special details of that cape, the collar and the badges and stuff going on there, as well as his portrait. We wanted to
cape still looks kind of funky
for a while, and to do that portrait right.
So it's a molded cape. He's saying it's custom, so I'm assuming it's a new part.
On his side It's a fun detail. It's off on kind of the opposite side you would expect because the actor here is left-handed, so it needed to draw that blaster a little bit.
So he's calling himself out that the holster is on the other side because Krennic is left-handed.
The subtle details in the grays of his hair. So then you're seeing here the packaging for him. We have a really nice film out that leans into kind of that Krennic attitude.
I don't know. What do you guys think? This feels kind of too late to me.
Subtle and kind of honing in on that character style.
I mean, portrait looks good.
Been highly requested by the community, right? I think you guys are doing a great job of tuning into the polls and the petitions.
They
and
are
the brackets.
tuning into what we want.
We're chipping away at some of those brackets.
I don't know.
I think we're gonna make folks happy today and in the future.
Joe saying passing on selfie and Star Killer. Wow. All right. Good job. Good job.
What you guys are looking for.
LeBron saying hi to Martha.
Awesome.
So
Juan saying
more recent entertainment.
Galaxy of Heroes was great.
A huge live action show we're all loving.
Revan looks nice. He does.
Is the Ahsoka show on Disney Plus.
All right. So here we go.
We shared a few reveals in the vintage collection.
Reveals for Ahsoka.
That was vintage Ahsoka, Sabine, Morgan Elsbeth, HK87, and Hera. So much fun doing all of those. And also revealed Thrawn from Rebels.
What do we got?
So while not in Ahsoka in this form, this was his animated form, just a relevant character to the
series.
Okay. So next up, sharing a few more today, one figure in the new entertainment that we definitely wanted to get out is the ultimate sassy droid, Chopper. So,
Chopper.
So this one is a figure we've loved adding to the vintage collection since
no mural card. Come on.
Detail, and personally, my favorite thing that we were able to add to this is the tilting.
Where is the mural card?
For that.
Don't do this to me.
Attitude going on there.
Is Chopper here in the studio?
It's right here. It's such an accurate impression.
Looks good.
So he's cracked me up. All of his lines in the show, and he comes with as well arms that swivel at the joint by his head for additional expression. The little small arm in his body can also pull out for that pose. So as well, his third leg can be pulled out into kind of two positions so that he can sit straight up or in the diagonal position.
He looks good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the figure looks nice. Apparently, it's got some nice articulation.
Interchangeable radar dish, so he can do his diagonal.
Different dishes. I like that. It looks like we got a little bit of a swivel on the head.
Targeting piece that he tossed at the other ship in the show.
So he's got that homing beacon too. That's kind of cool.
And so tiny on there, but it's there.
It's a little bitty accessory, but it's fun. You can glue it all over your ships.
Smallest accessory in vintage, or
I don't know. We've done some tiny ones.
There was a shift knob in there somewhere.
That's probably no longer there, but that's been lost.
And just one more note, the deco for this one is based on his live action appearance. So we love this sassy droid.
Okay, so if this is the live action version, then where's the animated one then?
The film out was provided by Lucasfilm, as all of them are for us, but we did some minor.
Looks good though. I'm not gonna lie. I probably will get him.
That hallway, so it filled up the space.
I like Chopper. Chopper's pretty cool. This figure looks good.
Some of you might recognize this film out. Actually, we used this exact same film out on the retro version of Chopper that we revealed in the August live stream. So.
We're sharing. We're such shares.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hearing his personality and his whole mood coming through in this shot. He's just amazing.
Joe is saying, bring on the helmets. I'm sure we're going to get at least
another one that we've loved from the Ahsoka show has been Huyang.
So
there it is,
Huyang.
So we don't have a model and a package for this one in person today.
Oh, come on. You're not going to show it?
But you can see the great photography
What are you
here
doing?
on the
What are you
monitor.
doing, Hasbro?
So this one is looking really great. He's fully posable. This lightsaber instructor is both a great mentor and also kind of ready to call you on it when you're a Padawan.
Okay, so Huyang has grown on me quite a bit throughout the Ahsoka show.
This droid's fully newly tooled with lots of little droid details like the wiring.
Figure looks good.
Stomach, the details.
The paint to me looks a little bit off. What do you guys think?
Metallic colors. One of the best parts has to be his backpack. So this one, the arms can be interchanged into different poses. So you've got the arms in the outward position.
A lot of new stuff on this figure, though. I do like that.
And as well, the arms that you can interchange into the compacted pose right against the backpack. He also comes with his data pad as well as his tool accessory. So he's going to be super fun for the line.
I like that the arms extend. That's a good job, actually.
He's also a little sassy, right? Like
yeah,
I like that.
Sassy droid season.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Ahsoka the droid.
And I think because we brought in
so
HK
my policy with figures like this is that if I'm on the fence, but they added enough new stuff, I will pick it up. So maybe this is a pickup for me.
So in the future, Director Krennic, Chopper, and Huyang are coming to mainline retailers, including Hasbro Pulse. Director Krennic and Chopper are available spring of 2024. And like we said, it's a little early for Hu Yang, a little bit early reveal. So that one is available summer of 2024.
Wow, so a year from now.
All 3 items are available for pre-orders though. And they're starting
Pre-order
exclusively
today
to Hasbro Pulse Premium members beginning today at 4 p.m.
So out of those, Chopper
well
is for sure. Hu Yang, I'm still on the fence.
Awesome.
And
So
Krennic, I think it's a pass for me. What do you guys think?
We did just want to take a moment to talk about HasLab. You're seeing it on your screens right now, or you will be in a second, and just thank the community again for the amazing success on the Ghost HasLab. This is the third vintage HasLab I've been through. I know you guys have been through a couple. Each has been a different journey. This one has been amazing. Obviously, the first one that we launched.
Saying thank you for giving us a few $1 million for the Ghost. That's cool. That's cool.
Being in that room, seeing the reaction, just the positivity, the joy. Then Chris bringing it out
trying not
on
to
the floor.
Fall and
I know,
drop
yeah,
the
that was a tense moment. Yep. You know, I was so hoping it would fund on the floor. We were like talking about the party we would have.
What do we think so far about the reveals?
Funding a day later,
like I said, Chopper looks really good.
All the tiers, just
that 2-pack with Revan.
Thanks to you guys, to the community.
They won me over when they said it was individually carded.
Made
so
this happen.
I think that's gonna happen for me.
That you wanted. We heard you. We brought it for you. We were just blown away, and it really shows the strength of the community. We ended at over 21.7 thousand backers for the Ghost. We successfully unlocked all 3 tiers.
Hey,
so
Cat
from
Vader's Girl 28. What's going on? I appreciate you joining the stream. Thank you so much.
On those beautiful exclusive mural card backs in their Season 4 Rebels appearance.
LeBron saying hi to Cat.
And as previously announced,
Cat saying hi to LeBron. Janine, good morning to you too. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate it.
Purchase so we can complete the entire crew. You will be able to get all 6 figures
in
here
we go.
Season 4 appearance on those mural card backs.
Right, and it's still too early for us to officially put that out on pre-order for those.
Come on.
And
so they just talked about it, but no pre-orders.
We are working hard on it as we speak. The whole team is, but we did want to let the fans know today, so you can all plan ahead. We are going to be announcing a pre-order of Sabine and Chopper on those exclusive mural card backs in the first few months of next year. So once announced, we'll keep the pre-order open for a few weeks, so everyone who wants to can be able to get their orders in.
So Chopper, Sabine on a mural card
2 figures that are coming
to be announced officially next year.
We're not limiting the total amount available.
Open for pre-orders.
So all fans who want the Sabine and Chopper figures can buy one or more if you want.
Yeah, we know it's a little unusual to be announcing an announcement coming, but we know how important that these figures will be. And again, we're just so
they are important, so why not give them to us like since the beginning?
We want to make sure that everyone who backed the Ghost gets these. That it's not a surprise that it's coming up. So again, we just mark it in your calendars, and that day won't come as a surprise. Again, we'll make another announcement with the specific day.
Hot take.
But we wanted you guys to know
every
that,
backer from the Ghost should get these 2
so
figures
that pre-order's
included.
Coming. We'll make sure you have the information in time for that item. So stay tuned. And again, just sincere thanks to the amazing community out there.
Hey, Janine's got a day off. That's awesome, Janine.
Yeah.
Say hi to LeBron.
A celebration.
Thank you for spending some of that time with us here.
We're thrilled.
We're going over, some of the reveals and pre-orders coming up today. So if anything,
item coming.
If anything, tickles your fancy, I would definitely jump on it.
So.
Especially if you got Hasbro Pulse Premium.
So like I mentioned, we're splitting up the stream. That was the vintage section. So thank you so much, Emily.
Okay, that's
for
it.
All that was
the
vintage
on section.
Line, and for this stream.
Love
and thanks,
doing it.
Absolutely.
All right,
wonderful.
so a total of 5 figures
so
for pre-order today on the vintage collection. So keep an eye out.
Eric and Priya.
Here we go. Black Series, which apparently seems to be the most popular line.
We hinted at this early, but first
5,400.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Excited to be here.
5,400 votes, and the Black Series is winning still by a mile. That's kind of nuts.
And I'm Priya. I'm on marketing.
Awesome. It's wonderful to have you both. We've got some amazing reveals for Black Series as well, right, Priya?
That's absolutely right. I'm so excited.
Okay,
we have some
here we go.
classic and new entertainment reveals to share with you today. So first, let's get started with some classic, diving right into the archive collection. As we all know, the archive collection is a great way to get some of those classic, well-known characters out.
So the archive collection is still alive? That's a surprise to me. I got to be honest with you.
Bringing back figures that have been out a while ago.
What do we got?
New fans don't miss out. For this round of
I
archive
see Vader.
figures,
I see
it's
Luke.
Going to be international only. And since the fans in the U.S. have
Bo-Katan is already on the archive,
and we didn't want these to kind of
Stormtrooper
in the U.S. So these archive figures will be only available outside of the US, again, for those casual fans that are starting out. So for the first archive
figures only available outside of the US?
With a trooper that's super timeless, the Stormtrooper, as you can see here.
We've been wanting that Stormtrooper for years now.
Those casual fans that just want the original quintessential Stormtrooper. And of course, he comes with this E11 blaster. So moving on, a main character this time, we have Luke Skywalker. This Luke, as you can see, is in his X-Wing pilot outfit as seen in Star Wars
what is going on?
New Hope. Again, just a classic outfit for those outside of the US that are starting out and want to get an original Luke in their collection.
I don't know, guys.
He comes
I don't know
with
about
his lightsaber, blaster, and his helmet. All the features that you've come to love.
Good figure overall, but yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, and keeping it going, we also have another main character. We have Darth Vader. This is a Darth Vader refresh from
okay,
Star
so Kat,
Hope,
Vader's girl says, why pre-order? Go to the stores and I'll be out first. There you go.
And,
Vader's girl saying, plus it'll sell out in 20 minutes or so. Yeah, those are gonna go quick. Those guys that bought the Ghost, you know, to resell, they need those
it's just
figures.
Really good to get such a main
Joe says, attention, the first sister has entered.
For those new fans.
Janine says, haha, long time to talk, Joe. He's like, I know, right?
From a new show.
Juan saying, I'll catch up later, guys. I appreciate you joining the stream for so long, man. Thank you so much. And yeah, we'll catch up later, man. Thank you. You can always watch the replay.
And a lot of great detail, a really great portrait of the actress, and just a really cool Mandalorian main character we wanted to get back.
Okay, so this is like straight up just a repackage, right?
Collection. These come in those classic carded packaging with that black and white illustration in the front.
I don't know. How do we feel about this?
Figures are not going to be up for pre-order at this time. So it's revealed.
I don't particularly care about the main characters, but the trooper, you're giving me the trooper
Singapore, Malaysia,
outside of the US. Like people have been wanting those Stormtroopers, you know, Black Series for like 2 or 3 years now.
So moving on to newer entertainment, obviously we have reveals for Black Series tied to the Ahsoka show as well.
It's not cool. It's not cool, Hasbro.
And we're absolutely loving the show so far. We're excited for the last 2 episodes. I am stoked. So
this past week was amazing.
I know it was incredible. There's so much.
Okay, so we got something from Ahsoka. Let's see what we got.
If you haven't, go now. Well, go after Pulsecon. And we've already shared quite a bit in previous
Let's see what we got.
Yeah, previously we've reviewed
Duffman Dioramas joining the stream. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks so much. We are, or I am complaining a little bit that the Stormtrooper is not going to be available in the US from the archive series.
And as well as Chopper from Rebels. So just a whole lot of figures.
Okay, here we go. So a new Ahsoka. What's going to happen? Let's see.
Black Series figures like day and date with new entertainment.
It's been a long time, and yeah, to be able to have a lot of these like out with the show, like when it first aired, is amazing.
Like it might be a movie. It might be like 6-7 years ago.
Exactly.
So awesome work.
So we're really excited to be sharing some more today.
So we got
first up, we have a main villain who's given us some amazing action shots. Balin Skull.
There we go.
Balin is a completely new
got
figure.
Balin.
He has really cool
nice
patina weathering on his armor, and it kind of gives them this almost seasoned, rusted look. And he comes with a really cool
kind of like that post
lightsaber.
actually.
Yeah, and actually for this character in particular, he has
lightsaber.
a longer blade than most other lightsabers we've done. He actually has the same length
he has a longer lightsaber.
Since he has that broadsword style saber that we saw in the show. He kind of
that is cool. I like that. I like that.
So it's a long saber blade.
Yeah. Really
the
cool.
paint.
Even the color on the saber is also subtly different. It's a little bit more.
So the paint on his armor looks just a little bit too much to me, but
the PVC skirt that flexes
I think
out of the really allow for
the sculpt looks good.
So
I like that they did the longer saber on him.
Look, I personally love the expression that he's giving us here and on the packaging as well. Very menacing, kind of everything we've come to love about him. Super, super force to be reckoned with.
And finally, joining Balin is,
here we go.
Is his apprentice.
Of course.
Seeing her in action through the show as well. Just a really cool looking character.
Armor looks good.
It's Shin Hati.
Here we go, Shin Hati.
Is another brand newly tooled figure. Really cool looking armor with some great weathering on it.
All right.
Itself to give it that
Show me the figure.
Similar to her master. So, and she also has the same colored lightsaber as Balin.
Okay.
That same orangey red.
I'm okay with
but
this.
It's actually a regular length lightsaber blade versus the longer one that Balin had. And I just love both these characters in the show so far. They've been amazing. They've been
okay,
really
so
cool.
the sculpt to me looks good. Some of that
she also
paint,
comes with a
the
PVC
shades of
skirt
the
is supposed
brown,
to
I
allow
guess,
for
looks
that
a little bit off.
articulation and just great detail throughout with an
And
amazing portrait. Our
the
team,
armor, I think, needs to be a
Tom
little
and
bit more
Balin
metal
did a really
looking.
great job
But
sculpting
overall,
all of
the
these
sculpt
characters.
looks great. Like the
She
molding
is
looks
number
really, really
10
good.
in the Ahsoka line look, and right next to her master in our line, and posed at the ready to take on any fight. So just a great side art of her.
Pretty
on the
cool,
pack
pretty
plate.
cool.
So these
Ordering,
two
pre-ordering
figures, the
today.
Black
Come on,
Series
man.
Balin
Don't do this to
Skull
me,
and Shin
Hasbro.
Hati figures,
I'm ordering
Hati
everything today.
figures, our mainline figures.
Joe saying hi to
Hasbro
Duff,
Pulse,
man.
of course. They'll be on shelf in
We
the
got
spring of
Duffman saying hi to
2024.
Joe.
Again, they'll be on
Cat saying hi
pre-order
to Duff, man.
exclusively to Hasbro Pulse
Duffman saying hi
Premium
to
members
Cat.
beginning at
Joe
4
saying
p.m.
Hasbro sent me
Eastern
tons
time
of money
today,
today.
and
Oh,
in
they're not
mainline
done,
at
buddy.
5 p.m. Eastern time for
LeBron
all
saying he looks
other
great.
members
Yeah,
of the
these
community.
two I think are a
So
pickup for me.
moving on to premium role play. We
Oh,
have
here
some
we go.
exciting
Got some
news to
helmets
share
or
with you today,
lightsabers.
and we're
Let's
going to
see.
stick with Ahsoka live action. So
Cat
first up,
saying
let's
one
start
Balin.
with
Yeah, me
a
too.
lightsaber.
Balin is
One
cool. I'll
that's
pick that
had
up. Yeah,
quite a
for sure.
journey, quite a
All right, here we
history
go, guys.
throughout
Shin
Rebels.
Hati, yes, about
Now
time, right?
in the hands of
Duffman
Ahsoka's
saying, wouldn't Hasbro
Padawan.
made more money if
It
this feels
is
already out now? Oh, yeah.
Sabine's FX Elite lightsaber. Let's take a
Oh,
look.
what?
Talk to us about this one, Chris.
As mentioned, there's a lot of significance to this lightsaber. Having switched hands between Ezra and now over to Sabine.
Sabine's lightsaber. Okay.
This, and this reflects some of those. The ears on the top were one of the features added by Sabine. So just great overall, cool looking hilt. This thing has, we can turn it on here and it's gonna be a look. Wow, see, that's even bright under the studio lights. That's great. But
it's a good looking
typical
saber.
to FX
Okay.
Elite sabers.
Okay.
It has the real metal hilt. But what's special is that on this one, there's actually a whole rubber grip material
I like that.
on the handle. So
better grip material, always good.
Feel on this one.
And of course, being our premium FX Elite lightsaber, it comes with all the features that we've come to love about this line. Progressive ignition, blaster deflect, wall cutting.
Does that look a little bit,
that's
chunkier
not what
to
we're
you
here
guys?
to talk about. So, back to Chris.
Right. Well, yeah, good on you for getting through those. Normally that's me having to go through all those features, but like some of the others, this has a barrel plug in the top that gives it a clean look when you don't have the blade in, so you can display it with the blade off. And
Same base
just love
though.
seeing the saber in the show and are thrilled to have it in the line. But moving on, that's not it for role play. We have one more reveal, a helmet this time.
Oh wow! Oh,
And
helmets!
We've
Here
gotten
we
to know
go.
this character well through many seasons of the Clone Wars, I would say, and have built kind of a lasting and deep connection to this person. But this character has also developed a deep and meaningful relationship.
Okay,
to
so we got a helmet,
Ahsoka.
guys. Told you, we're just gonna get one.
It's kind of fun to see him for a moment in live action.
Oh,
it's Captain Rex.
Yeah.
So
we got
we're
Rex.
super excited about this one. This
boom.
I'm excited a lot, but it is kind of how we live our lives is in the
Oh,
world of excitement.
Man.
But
I like
when
that.
Rex moved from a Phase 1 to Phase 2 clone trooper,
Yikes.
he made some modifications to his helmet. He wasn't quite happy with how the Phase 2 helmet in the show fit him. So we tried to be true to some of those modifications here. You see that with the new visor shape that Rex brought over from his
kind of
Phase
like
1
the way
helmet,
that looks, man.
along with the matching interior that matches up all the shapes and stuff inside. Special to that. On here, you see some great weld line details and weathering inspired by his live action appearance.
I don't know. What do you
as
guys
the hash
think?
marks on
This
the
one's
helmet
kind of
that are very
fire.
distinctive to Rex. Just an amazing display and role play piece with the rangefinder and
The
voice
weathering looks
changer
kind of
that we
nice,
have in
actually.
this. The voice changer is kind of typical to what we've done on some of our other trooper helmets, so it gives you that nice effect. But when the rangefinder goes up and down, there's actually sound effects for that rangefinder.
Dang, I don't know.
I
think that's
pretty cool.
that looks good. That looks
the
good.
Sabine FX Elite lightsaber and the Rex helmet are mainline items available spring of 2024. Up for pre-order
Mainline.
today, exclusively
Up for pre-order.
as a guest to
There you
Hasbro
go.
Pulse Premium members beginning at 4 p.m. Eastern Time.
It's a pass on the
in
lightsaber for
mainline
me,
channel
but this
at 5
helmet,
p.m. Eastern Time
oof.
for all other fans.
Of course,
I
you
don't
have to
know.
provide your own accent for this item, right?
You do, yes.
I don't know. That might be a
All right,
pickup.
so that's
Dang.
it for product reveals, but we've been doing this the past few years. We love it. More news. We've got pipeline reveals to share
Pipeline
here.
reveals next.
So
Brown
it's
saying
been
Sabine
a
Saber looks
busy
nice.
few months,
No
this
Dark Carla
past few
figure, not
months.
yet anyway.
We've had a lot of
Janine
news
saying
recently
another thing that I don't need but one.
SDCC,
Absolutely.
the
Yo, what's going on,
August
Daniel?
live stream, the Ahsoka live stream.
Antonio saying that's awesome. Gotta
Pulsecon.
get back to it
So
later,
it's a
bro.
lighter
Hey, I appreciate you
pipeline, but
joining,
the
man. Thank you
cupboards
so
are
much.
bare. Not too bare though. We've still got some stuff.
Cat saying Rex,
but
yeah,
there's
it
a
looks
lot
good.
more news still to come into the
Joe
year.
saying it's nice, but already have a
This
Rex
isn't
from
it.
X-Cozer.
So as you guys know, the pipelines are a look
I don't know, I
further
kinda like
into
it.
the future. So stay tuned.
All right,
for
let's see
more
what's coming down the
details
pipeline
about these
from
items
the
in
vintage collection.
future reveals, future events. But we just wanted
That's
to,
a big
as we
box
always
at the
do,
end.
share
So
an
is that a
early bit of
playset?
news
What's going
with
on
the
here?
community. So starting today with the vintage collection. So we've got our first pipeline for today. I'm excited about this one. It is Officer Disguised Cal with a redeco of BD1 from that great universe of Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. So that'll be a great one to get into.
Okay, so Kid Bash, right? A Kid Bash figure. All right, that's fine.
that's a hand. I mean, now there's a duel for most handsome figure in the line. I don't know. It's a close one. So he looks great. Get back to me when they have that N64 figure in the line. But next up for pipeline reveals, we've got the Mandalorian Judge from Mandalorian Season 3. Continuing to build out that great cast of Mandalorians from that last season.
An easy repaint, and I've said it before, I'm going to buy all of them.
That's because it's a troop builder pack of Phase 2 clone troopers in three different designs. We're getting a lot of great troop builders into the line.
3 decos
so build out those great troop builders with this next
all right, that's cool.
Disney.
I like that. I like that.
So moving on to Black Series. First off, we know
like
there
that,
are
actually.
many new fans out
there. All
there.
right, now it's Black
Series.
We
would love to be
turn.
able to help them out, start their collection, sharing that we have some main characters that will be out for casual fans, so they will always be able to be picked up. One of those key characters to start their collection. So announcing, we have a New Hope Darth Vader, and we have the Mandalorian in his Season 3 look. Then we have a Phase 1 Clone Trooper. This is going to be a shared fan exclusive on the new clone body.
An exclusive?
And then a Mandalorian Night Owl that we've seen from Mandalorian Season 3.
Nice. Give me all the Mandos. I don't care the repaints. Give him all.
So those are the pipeline reveals today. Again,
that Clone Trooper needs to be a wide release. What are you doing, Hasbro? Seriously.
Before we end, we did send out a polling question. So let's
Phase 1 is my favorite clone, so I'm going to be getting multiples of that one for sure.
Very excited. Let's see here. Which segment? So some love here. Obviously some love for all the segments, but Vintage got some love, but Black Series 6-inch there in the lead with looks like
quite a bit.
I'm applying my high school math skills here. Looks like maybe 65 or 70%. So that's great to hear, but good to see the love across the line.
Yeah,
Hopefully you guys loved all the portions of the show. So that's it. Emily joined us. We've got a nice SNL style ending here.
Janine sent me to Joe. Actually, Scott,
that's it
it's
for
really
today.
nice.
As promised,
so
we've
Joe
got
says,
more
I
news
don't need
coming
this
throughout
one.
the year.
I don't
Definitely stay tuned for future events. Until then, thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you for an amazing
Looks like they're wrapping up.
Campaign. Thank you for tuning into Ahsoka. Thank you for this show. Thank you guys. It was a pleasure. And tune in. We'll see you guys later. Back to you, James and hosts.
All right, so that was it. Let's mute this here. Okay, so what are we thinking, guys? What are we how are we feeling? How are we feeling about this ones? I would say a healthy amount of stuff. TVC I felt was the winner today. The Vintage Collection. First of all, quick reminder, everything goes up for pre-sale or pre-order today. Okay, all of the actual products revealed are up for pre-order today, 4 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. if you have Pulse Premium, or 5 p.m. If you don't. So, all right. I feel overall, out of the segments that we saw here today, I think the Vintage Collection has the most pickups for me. Black Series, okay. I didn't even realize that Black Series archive line was still a thing, which apparently it's not in the US. That's kind of a little bit weird for me. I'm totally okay with figures being re-released on the archive line if they make sense. Bo-Katan does not make sense to me at all. Bo-Katan is a peg warmer. You can go on Amazon right now and buy the figure if you really need one. Every toy show has her. She has not gone up in price, really. It's one of those weird figures that kind of remain around retail, and it's been like that for years now. Kat saying, gotta get back to the kiddos schooling. Catch the rest on the replay. Hey, appreciate you, Kat. Thank you so much for joining us here. and say hi to the kiddos for us. So yeah, Bo-Katan doesn't make sense. Vader, I get it. It's a character that sells. That Luke Skywalker we've had before several times, but okay. I think the mentality here is like, oh, they're just gonna be available outside of the US because nobody got a chance to buy them, in other countries. Which I love that international is finally getting some love. But why are you putting the quintessential Stormtrooper on that? That Stormtrooper needs to be coming out here in the States like every other wave or so, or give me a troop building pack of 6-inch Stormtroopers. That body is one of the best ones in the line, hands down. So yeah, I'm just a little bit surprised about that decision. Kind of nuts, honestly. So lightsaber looks good. Sabine's lightsaber / Ezra's maybe. Okay, yeah, it looks fine. Nothing too wrong with that one, I think. Rex's helmet though, I really like the way they look. They've been kind of doing really good on the helmets, honestly. So that might be a pickup for me. I don't know if that I'll pre-order it, to be honest with you. I tend to wait on the helmets because it's not an exclusive. So more than likely it will be on sale at some point next year, once it releases. So I'm okay with waiting. Vintage collection, a little bit disappointed about the mural cards because it just confirms that it was definitely an afterthought during the Ghost HasLab campaign. They were not ready for it. They just, threw it out there just in hopes of getting more traction. They were not accounting for that, those last like 3 days of the Ghost campaign where everybody bought it. So now they got to pay up, right? Now they got to make good on their promise. I do like that they are going to be opening the pre-orders to everybody, right? For a few days on Sabine and Chopper. I will be definitely getting those on that card. That's for sure. I'll see how I get the rest of them, later on. But okay, so let me know down in the comments what do you guys think about today's reveals. I appreciate you joining me here. They took their sweet time, okay? So I started right on time, well, more or less. They didn't, but thank you so much for sticking it out here with me on this panel. I kind of have to go. This was my lunch time, so gotta get back to work. Don't tell my boss. Once again, thank you so much for joining me here, guys. Talking about toys, and we got Angel. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you joining, man. We're just about to wrap up here. Very quickly though, please once again check me out on the Evo Retro website. That's my affiliate link, guys. If you need any protectors for your collectibles, check out Evo Retro. My Instagram, general.kenobis.bunker, TikTok at general_Kenobis_bunker, the Spanish channel, El Bunker de General Kenobi. I would appreciate it if you guys go follow me there as well. All right, well, there you got it. Be prepared. Remember, 4 p.m. Eastern for Pulse Premium members and 5 p.m. for everybody else. Try not to spend too much money today, guys. All right. Once again, I appreciate you joining me here for this fun lunchtime stream, and I will catch you on the next one. Oh, and have a good weekend.